RBI also perform other functions, such as it plays a role of clearinghouse for settling transaction between its member banks. Since RBI is the lender of the last resort, so RBI step forward in support of banks which are experiencing financial difficulties. I'll explain these functions in greater detail. RBI plays a role of clearing house for transaction settlements between its member banks. Now, let us say I'll explain this function with an example. Let us say there are two banks, Bank A and Bank B. So, Bank A has to give 50 crores to Bank B and Bank B has to give 70 crores to Bank A. So RBI does what? It provides 20 crores to Bank A on behalf of Bank B. And that's where the accounts being settled and the settlement of accounts and working as a clearing house is one of the functions RBI does. Apart from that, RBI is a lender of last resort for banks. Understand, many times banks comes under grave financial difficulties. Financial difficulties are like their liabilities, which means people are demanding funds against their deposits, or there are time liabilities also. But there are a lot of advances the bank has given in the system and the recovery is slow. So in order to balance this payment gap, that there are people who are demanding funds against their deposits and the funds are given to the lenders, from there the money is not collected. Since the money is not collected, they cannot repay back and there is a financial crunch started happening. So such kind of such kind of situations the banks face. In such stages, they go back to the higher authority banks or to, in a last resort, RBI, since it's the apex bank or central bank of the country. RBI steps in and try to settle those financial difficulties by analyzing situations and providing funds and similar situations. So, yes, RBI does other functions like playing a role of clearinghouse for settlements of transactions amongst its member banks. As RBI is the lender of last resort, so it steps forwards in support of banks which are into financial difficulties.